Good morning, TL Travelers, and welcome to or welcome back to the TL Travel YouTube channel. For those of you who have not been following along, my parents are here visiting Bali with us right now, which is so exciting because I have been to Southeast Asia so many times and spent so much time over here, but they have not had the chance to do that with me, so we are touring them around today. I'm going to take them to some of the sort of not to miss spots that you might want to check out if you are on your first trip to Ubud. We have also been to Ubud quite a few times on this channel before, so if there is something that I'm kind of breezing over, it's just because I don't want to be super repetitive. So what I will do is I will slide in the link for the original video that I did so that you guys can maybe get a better feel for a space that we're not doing a ton of content on in this video today. Something else that we've just learned about today is that there is a ceremony happening in Bali right now for the full moon, one that apparently only happens once every 25 years or so. So we are excited to see what type of people and what type of ceremonies and celebrations are happening at the temples and things today. So it could go either way. It could be really, really busy and kind of a pain, or it could be really, really beautiful and totally worth it. So I'll make sure to let you guys know how that goes and what the sort of temple experience is like during ceremony time. So if you like travel content, be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you want more, and I'm not gonna talk your ear off. Let's just get going. Whatever he's trying to do is not working. He's like, if I dress it, I can eat it. No, no. Sad enough. I don't know if you guys can hear me over the sounds of the waterfall. I hope that you can. We are here at Tegenungan Waterfall. I was just gonna do like a quick like cinematic overview of it for you guys because we have been here before, but even in the small amount of time that it's been since we were here last, it's gotten quite a bit more touristy, so it is still just as beautiful, but there's a lot more like Bali swings and little spots to sit in and take photos and kind of like little tourist traps, I guess, and shops. So something to be aware of is that, you know, if you've heard in the past, or you know that in the past it's been a little bit touristy, that has changed quite a bit and it is like quite a bit more. Does that make sense? Was that words? So it is gorgeous and I'm still gonna show you guys around. It is only a $2 entry fee, so it's not like you're paying a ton to have all of these like things around. It just is something to note if you're looking for something a little more peaceful and serene. There are a few different waterfalls that I can recommend to you that are in the area or a little bit further north that I think would be a lot better suited if you're looking for something just like peaceful and majestic. Okay, so we have finished our visit to the temple and now we are heading off through the terraces to find somewhere to eat with a beautiful terrace view. Admittedly, it has proved a little more difficult than intended because we were dropped off on like the opposite side of the river than we were supposed to be on, and now we're trekking through the jungle to look for this elusive small bridge that we can use to get across. I think Chris has just found a spider. Chris is here, by the way.
Hello.
Hello. Well, you can't see it, it's probably for the best.
Yeah.
Luckily though, it is not super hot out this afternoon. The rain is encroaching, so as long as we can make it to our final destination before the rain comes, perfect temperature for just getting out and exploring. It's a beautiful area. Oh, here's the bridge. Look at that.
tomorrow.
Okay. Oh no. So it's a new day. I didn't end up finishing my vlog last night because it was just like a long day and I was so tired and it was so dark and everybody fell asleep in the cab back to the hotel. So I just figured I'd like finish it in the morning, but now I have a serious cold. I don't know if it's because of the air conditioning or because we ended up getting stuck in the rain a little bit yesterday, but yeah. Oh gosh. So don't mind me. I can't remember exactly when the last time was that I was like vloggy talking to you guys, but I think it was before Cafe Pomegranate. So Cafe Pomegranate ended up being such a delicious like place to stop. Delicious and beautiful. So I would definitely recommend checking it out. We went in the wrong way and ended up sort of having to hike around the river and come out on the other side, because you can get in. There's like an easier way to get in and then like a more rural way to get in, I guess. We actually ended up, the like hike part ended up being one of our favorite parts of the day. My parents loved it. It was just like a really nice walk and kind of a little adventure to get to this beautiful place in the middle of the rice paddies that it just felt like you were in the middle of absolutely nowhere. It was so serene and relaxing and the food was great. So I would definitely recommend checking out Cafe Pomegranate if that's the kind of thing that you're into. They had like pizza and then like a lot of Asian food. They also had some sushi, which was so good. So keep that in mind. And then from there we drove over to the rice terraces, like the actual terraces, not just the paddies. And that was awesome. We have done the rice terraces a few times in a few different videos. So I believe I would have already put like the little link up for you guys to check that out. So I would definitely check out one of my earlier videos on the rice terraces, but we really enjoyed ourselves. We went closer to sunset because we wanted to get a nice sunset and we didn't want it to be like the hottest part of the day, but there was some cloud coverage and like a bit of rain rolling in. So we weren't going to get a great sunset. So we just kind of did like a little bit of walking around and then we grabbed a coffee and like a drink and all that kind of stuff, some ice cream, and just chilled up in one of the little overlooking sort of restaurant areas where we could just like watch the terraces, and then we weren't really risking getting caught in the rain on the other side. But we did get to do a little bit of exploring and it was awesome. So that's one of those things that like it's touristy for a reason, but like it's just beautiful and you have got to do it. The last thing that I wanted to mention was about the ceremony, because I know that I talked a little bit about it at the beginning of the video, but when I asked about like something happening only once every 25 years or whatever, no one really seemed to know what I was talking about. They just kind of said, oh, full moon, full moon. So I think it was just a normal full moon ceremony. They celebrate the full moon every time it happens, but it was still really nice to see, and everybody was, you know, dressed up in their ceremony with the really pretty attire. I never know what to call that. If anybody knows what that sort of like dressed up fancy Balinese outfit situation is called, please let me know down below, because I honestly don't know and I would like to know what it's called because I talk about it quite a bit. So I'm gonna let you guys go for now. If you have any questions or if you love travel content, hit that like button or leave your comment in the that's not the greatest way to say that. If you love travel content, hit that like button. If you have any questions for me at all, feel free to leave them in the comments. If you love travel content, subscribe, because we post new travel content every Thursday and Sunday. And until next time, stay great, travel safe, and I will see you in my next video.